Well, it is now the end of October, and that means two things. The first one is Halloween's right around the corner, and the second thing is it's getting really cold here in Eastern Oregon. So that means we need to get our shop heaters up and working. So in my infinite wisdom of being addicted to buying things online, I bought not one, but two Wacker-Neuson diesel fuel and kerosene powered heaters. So we've already moved one over to the shop to see if we can get it running. This is the other one that I purchased, and it came with a bunch of goodies as well. So we got the heater, obviously, but we also got all of the ducting material that is used to spread the heat throughout the shop or whatever you're trying to heat up. The best part about this is I paid $180 for both heaters and the ducting material. Last year, I bought the same model heater during the middle of winter. I paid $1,000 for it, and it didn't end up working. So I did the right thing, and I purchased two more off of Iron Planet, and I'm hoping for a different result this time.
My goodness, what an idea. Why didn't I think of that?
So we've got our main shop heater over there. It's a used oil burning shop heater that when we get machines in, we take the oil out of them, and then we burn it for heat in that heater right there. But we have one big problem, and that is this giant wall right here that separates the clean room from where we tear down the tractors on the other side of the shop. And as most of you know, I am addicted to online auctions. So last year, I bought this shop heater. It's an HI 400 Wacker-Neuson. At least that's how I think you call it, Wacker-Neuson. I paid $1,000 for this shop heater back last year during wintertime, and unfortunately, it doesn't work. It's got a bad main pump on it, so we ordered a new pump over a year ago and still haven't got it. So I did the smart thing, and I bought another heater off of Iron Planet. This time, I bought it in the middle of summer, and I paid $90 for it, because we don't buy new here. We buy used so we can save some money. I'm hoping that that thing works. We're gonna find out, and we're gonna see if my $90 investment pays off here. So I guess it wouldn't be 90 bucks, it'd be like $1,090 because that one's dead. Maybe we can use it for parts. But this one supposedly maybe works. If it doesn't, I'm out 90 bucks, but hopefully we can get it working and we can heat this side of the shop. So this heater is an HI 300. The one we have over there is an HI 400, the one that's broken. So this one's a bit smaller, but I think it should be able to heat the shop up very nicely. So it is a kerosene or diesel burning heater. So you fill this tank right here, fill that with diesel, and then it has an igniter in here with a fan. A little spider right there. Hi, little spider. So the cool thing about this heater is you have your heat vent right here, or your exhaust vent rather. This is your exhaust. And then you have your heating vents right here. So you put vents on the outsides of this, and this is your exhaust that's gonna go outside the shop. So what we need to do today is we need to put some fuel in this thing, plug it in, and just find out if it works. So you're all too familiar with these things because you've already tried messing with that one and found that it was broken.
Yep.
So what's the first thing we should try and do?
Plug it in, see if it works. I don't know, I mean,
Does it have fuel in it?
yeah. It sounded like it when I moved it in here.
Yeah, it's got fuel in it. Shine it in there a little bit. Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely has kerosene in it, or now it's diesel.
Okay.
Did it come with this extension cord?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, I think all we need to do is
It should, well, here's the instructions.
the reset button. Oh, it still works. It looks burned, but
Probably
still works. Probably. So you got two modes, hot, off, and hot. Or that's really hot. So you got really hot, off, and then hot. And then I believe this piece is for like a thermostat of some sort, so you can plug this in. So I believe you can plug that into a thermostat and it'll kick on when you reach a certain temperature and kick off. And then this is just to kick it on straight up if you don't have this plugged in. Let's see, how many BTU is this one? So this one's 360,000 BTU. And then we'll check out the other one. This one is 411,000 BTU. So this one's a bit bigger. That one's a little bit smaller, but I think that thing should heat the shop no problem. I'm really hoping this investment pays off of buying the heater in the summertime when no one buys heaters and having it work, because spending $1,000 on that one for it not to work kind of sucks. Hopefully spending $90 on this one and it works and I can kind of recoup my investment a little bit, because at worst case scenario, if this doesn't work, I still think I can get $90 out of it.
Okay, no, it should be
So it's off right now, yeah. And it's reset. Let's just plug it in and see if it fires up.
Light should turn on if it works. That's light.
You got plugs on that side? Yep, there's a light right here. Oh, this thing has to heat up. Remember, it's got a coil in here? Yes, so I found that out on the other one. This has a heater inside that will heat up the kerosene or diesel fuel and make it easier for this thing to light. So I'm not sure if it'll work the first time if we just flip the switch. It might try and fire. Might just make a bunch of smoke, I don't know. Sorry.
Cold air. Oh.
She kicked out. Oh no. Should we reset it again? I think it needs to heat up for like 20 minutes for it to work.
Yeah, but I don't know how you get it to do that.
Yeah, look, you have directions. So let's try and read.
Yes.
Wait 20 to 30 minutes to allow the oil filter to preheat the fuel. So we'll be back in about 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, I guess.
So we gotta wait for this thing to heat up the oil in here. It's actually this filter housing. So this filter housing has a little heater on the bottom of it. It feels pretty cold right now, but we're gonna let this thing heat up, and that should allow the igniter to light the diesel fuel. Well, it's been about 20 minutes, so we're gonna give that other heater a shot and see if we can get it fired up. Look at this, it's peaty. I think I've gotten probably 1,000 comments of people asking me, what am I gonna do with this Peterbilt? Well, the answer is nothing. I'm over it. I don't wanna mess with it anymore. So it's gonna go to a brand new home of someone who will mess with it and will take care of it properly the way it deserves. Okay, let's see if this thing fires up. I hope we get this thing running again, or at least running. That way I can recoup some of my investment. Let's see if this thing's warm. Oh, it's definitely warm, it's hot. So that thing's working. Let's fire it up. Okay, Bomba, what do you think? Think it's gonna work? We'll give it a shot, it's warm. Let me grab the heat gun so I can show these guys what I'm talking about. So I got my little heat gun here. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about this fuel heater bowl system that they have. So the little pump pumps it up through here, goes into this heater right here. And as we can see, it's 136 degrees, so that should be hot enough for it to light the kerosene or diesel. Whatever's in here should be able to light it off if it's working. You can see the tank's 54 degrees and the heater is 136 and going up. Should be hot enough to light it off. Ready to give it a shot? Maybe I didn't reset it. Hold on, let's reset this thing. Should be reset. there it goes. We're lit. Yeah, we're definitely lit. Look at that, 106. It's going up. So our vents out here. Oh yeah, you feel the heat? It's working. 74, 75, and it's going up. So that's our exhaust right here, and here's our heat vents. Excellent. Let's see if we can get that other heater fired up and get 2 of 2 and have a $180 investment in $2,000 shop heaters. That is gonna be awesome. So what are the odds we get 2 for 2? The first one worked absolutely flawlessly. And this is the big boy. This is the HI 400. So this one is what, 400,000 BTU? It should say it somewhere. Yeah, right here. 450,000 BTU.
What's this? Is this the exhaust hole?
This is the exhaust right here.
Breather? What's this one?
Oh, I don't know. This one's got a different hole.
Yeah.
I don't know what that one is. It looks fairly complete. It's definitely different how it operates. This one's got a bunch of different plugs on it. So you have...
Remember this on the other one. This is flame. You have to turn it on. You have to give it flame. Like you have to ignite it. Remember, because there's an igniter in there.
Okay.
There's the reset. You gotta reset it.
The HI 300 doesn't have any of that. You just plugged it in and go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one you have to turn it on.
This shop heater is like $4,000 if you gotta buy it brand new. I paid I think it was more than $1,000, but I definitely paid more than $1,000 for the one in the shop, the other HI 400 that is broken. I guess worst case scenario, maybe we could take parts off this one and make the other one work if this one doesn't work.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get lucky.
Yeah, you think so?
I think the commenters, they need to throw it down in the comments if we're gonna get 2 for 2 or 1 for 2. We've already won that we have one working for $90 a piece.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I might have been wrong. There's a big flame and a little flame.
It's something to do with the thermostat, I think. We're gonna find out. We need to plug it in and see if it heats up. Does this one have fluid in it? This one's pretty empty.
Is it?
No, it's got some in it. I can see it a little bit in there.
Okay.
So we get probably enough to light it off. It's in pretty good shape. You'd think it would work. I think we're gonna get lucky. I think we're gonna get 2 for 2, which would be awesome, because then I can take that heater and bring it down to Nevada, and I can keep the other HI 300 for this side. We can get 2 birds with 1 stone. Perfect. Just the way I like it. Saving money through Iron Planet. Try and get it a little bit closer to the shop. And we'll just plug it in right here. Let that little fuel bowl heat up. It's got the same little fuel bowl heater like the other one does. So as long as this thing works and that pump in the back works, we should have ignition. The problem with the other one, the HI 400 that I bought for $1,000 it doesn't work, is there's a little pump inside of here if you take this cover off, and that pump does not work. And that pump is like $800. So if this one works, big win. You wanna feed her through? Okay, let's plug this one in. Now we just gotta wait for that fuel bowl to heat up. So we gotta wait 15, 20 minutes and that thing should be piping hot. So we got power here, that light is on, so it should mean that that fuel bowl is heating up. We'll just run a test and just see. Just turn it on. So yeah, so it kicks on. It probably won't light because that fuel is still too cold, but I just wanted to make sure it kind of did its thing. Should trip out here in a second, and then we'll let that fuel bowl heat up. Fuel bowl heat up. Did it light? No way. She's lit. We're lit up. Where's the fan that blows the heat? So this fan isn't kicking on. That's a problem. Let's just let it heat up and see if maybe we didn't do something right there. Okay. Because this fan right here should be kicking on and it didn't. Yes. But worst case scenario,
That's a bad fan motor.
we can take the one out of the broken one and put it in there. Kicked on. We're hot there. We got heat coming out of this one too. Dual winner. $90. Little smoky. Gotta blow the dust out of her.
Yeah, there's probably a bunch of water in it.
That's still cold. We've got, yeah, 300 degrees right there. And then coming out of it, it's about 120 degrees, so don't get very close, but that's definitely working really good. This was an absolute steal. So this brings me into the perfect segment of seasonal items at the auctions. Just like everyone knows, you never buy a boat before boating season. Don't ever buy heaters during the winter time because you'll save so much money if you buy them during the summer when nobody's using them. The demand is so low, you can get them so much cheaper if you buy them during the right season. Never buy a water truck during the summer. Never buy heaters during the winter. It's perfect, and it's a great way to save you a ton of money when there's a lot of supply and very little demand. So make sure whenever you're looking at an item to purchase, you're buying it out of season. It will save you thousands of dollars, just like it saved me. Those heaters are $4,000 a piece. I just saved $7,800. I saved $7,800 buying those heaters during the summer when nobody wanted them. That was an absolute steal, and now I have 2 heaters, one to keep here in Oregon and one to send down to Nevada to keep those guys warm when they're working on big tractors. Really hope you guys liked watching that video. That was awesome for me. I am so excited that those heaters worked. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you got any questions, throw it down in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.